It's been a really weird, rough, crazy week. So I'm going to talk about that after I do the question. First, I'm going to start with Colleen, since I only answered a question. I also watched a video, and your other video that you made was awesome. I loved it. The editing was so cool, and I loved your doodle. I did that, as Millie said, I think. I always got in trouble for doodling all over my lined paper in class. And you had another question. Since you've gotten POTS, is school work hard to handle? Yes, it is. It's so slow, and I can't keep concentration. It's frustrating, and yeah. Olivia, I love the intro. If you can send it to me, I'd be happy to put in my videos too, and all the subs could do that or something. That'd be cool. When you said the ultrasound thing, yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. It was two different things. I said the ultrasound and Holter monitor, but I've done an ultrasound, and it's really cool to see your heart and that stuff. When I did it, it was really cool. I also talked about Pancake Day. I saw it on Facebook, like someone said, but we don't do it. I mean, there's IHOP and everything, but I don't know if we even have an IHOP. So we have IHOPs in the U.S., but around here. Anyway, your question was, when you put makeup on, does it temporarily flare up your POTS? No. And also, I did a jigsaw this week, and it was an easy one. Stacy, your question was, what's your favorite place to eat at? I don't really go out to eat that much anymore. There's this place here. There's also places here that aren't everywhere else. And the other question was, have you ever had spinal fluid taken? As someone else said, I forget, sorry, that they didn't quite hear what it was called. But no. And I'd like to hear more about that, because I don't really know what you're saying, but I haven't had any spinal fluid taken. And I'm sorry about your gym. That must be so hard, and I hope you find a new job soon and a new gym. Moving on to Rachel. And your question was, are you shy/nervous around people you're attracted to? I guess. I mean, most people are. Millie, you talked about compression stockings and stuff. I use Jopes. Again, I cannot pronounce it. It's like so many ways to pronounce it. Like Jopes, Jops, Dupst. I don't know. But I wear a 1520. You wear the one I tried before, and it didn't really work out. I mean, it might have been the day where I just felt like horrible anyway, but I might try it again. I don't know. It's complicated, as everyone knows. And you asked how's Winnie. He is good. I see him once a week, which is not enough, but I really enjoy going and seeing him, brushing him, and getting on him. And if it's a good day, I can do more stuff when I'm on him. So I hope you get to see your horse soon. How's April? I love watching your videos on your YouTube channel of you and her. And also, don't you wish you could wear your support hose in the shower? I hate taking them off in the shower, because so much pulling in the shower, it's so annoying, and you feel so faint and dizzy, like with the heat and everything. It's just not a good mix. Moving on to my week. So basically, Sunday I rode, and I had a really fun time, and then we came home, and it's late at night. I forget when it started. We had an ice storm. Basically like ice instead of snow, and it covers all the trees, and it's just horrible. It's really pretty, and I'll put some pictures up. Like afterwards, it's so pretty, but it caused a lot of damage this time. And we had the power out from Monday to Wednesday morning, and we had to keep the house warm and all the animals warm by fire, which was really hard every 2 hours, keeping the fire going. And barely got any sleep because we had to sleep downstairs. I slept on a futon. And my mom, my sister slept on the couch. Everyone slept on couches. So it was pretty crazy. And it was a lot of going up and down stairs, and Yeah, so it was crazy. And it went off at 2:30 at night on Monday at night. Pumpkin, my cockatiel, had a night fright from it, from all the sound going off, and then we have lights plugged into the wall, so then they flash on, and that totally freaked him out, and he was like flailing everywhere. They have night frights, they're prone to night frights, and you don't want them to hurt themselves because they can hurt themselves with a blood feather or something. So we had to calm him down. He was like freaking out, and I was like freaking out because I didn't have my hose on. So I was pulling, my legs were purple. I was down there trying to calm him down. The lights were off, and we had surges of power where everything turned on and off and on and off, and it was crazy, and everyone was freaking out, meaning all the animals and us. Yeah, so, yeah. And then I went back to sleep after everyone was calmed down. I went back up here to sleep, and I went back to sleep. It was very cold up here because I'm on the highest level. So I had, when I first sheet on, I had a fleece sheet. I don't have a first sheet. I have a fleece sheet. I have my top comforter, and I had my knitted blanket on top of me, and I was still cold. It was freezing. And then I woke up, and the power still wasn't on, and basically when I was going to sleep, all I heard was cracking of the trees. Like, you knew they were falling over, and you knew they were breaking, and branches were falling everywhere, because the ice on the trees, and we had lots of wind that was pretty impressive. And yeah, there's trees down on the lawn, there's trees down over power lines were on the ground. We went for a drive around there, and there was so many places where it had to be fixed before we got to here. So basically they were fixing places before us. They actually got to fixing ours on Tuesday. A whole 24 hours without any information. Yeah, it was crazy. People were lucky if they didn't have a big house to keep up, or animals. They went to hotels. And so, yeah, it was very hard on my body because I didn't get enough sleep. Every couple of hours, my mom would come in and wake me up while she's keeping up the fire, and it was just crazy. So basically, this ice storm ruined my whole POTS kind of thing. I had a thing going where I was wake up, I would eat, I would stretch, I would do my weights, I would have a great amount of water, and I would take salt. And basically, it ruined my sleep, so it ruined my brain, so it ruined my schedule. So yeah, I was not happy about that. Not at all. Also, guys, as you probably know, daylight savings time started last night, and it is now an hour ahead. And basically, I planned it. I went to sleep early. I woke up at a time where I did sleep a normal amount, so I'm happy about that. So basically, the rest of the week I did nothing. I was super tired. Today, I think I'm going to ride Winnie, which is going to be fun, and I cannot do any more in this video because I'm going to be over the time limit, but I'm going to show you some pictures of the ice storm. It's really pretty, and I hope you enjoy. So I'm very happy that it's forward to spring, and I'll see you guys next week when it's the first day of spring. So I'm happy about that. Summer's coming up, so I'll see you guys later.
We live out in our old van, travel all across this land, me and you.